everyone, welcome back to another video on West Ham Fan TV. It's that time of the season again. It's prediction time. We've just done the quiz. That'll be uploaded a little bit later. But predictions for the Premier League. We normally do these each season. Obviously, we've missed it for the last couple because of COVID. But we're back in one room going through the predictions for the season. You ready for this one, boys? There's only three of us today.
Yeah.
All set, ready to go. See how many we get right this year.
Can you believe that the season's come this quickly?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Well, just life goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it flies, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what you win. That's what you win, a signed photogram and a turtle.
Okay, so we've got a few subjects here. We'll go for the first one. Let's go this one first because it's not quite finished yet and this could change, right? So let's go signing of the season so far. There haven't been many.
Well, I'll have to say Areola because I haven't really seen much of Downs and Skamaka hasn't played a minute of football yet. So far, I'd probably say Areola because I was impressed with him last season. I'm glad we've got him now. And I mean, going on last week, I still think Fabianski's going to be number one for the start of the season. I think he'll be in goal for City, which I think is a mistake. Fabianski's a good goalkeeper, but you just got to chuck Areola in. You just got to give him the chance. He's going to be our number one for the next few years. I know he wants to show loyalty to Fabianski, but sometimes you just got to just go with it and just play. But I'd say Areola.
Yeah, so it's hard. No, you're right. It's hard to call it this because, like I said, we haven't seen the others really.
So we're down to about January, so
yeah, so I'm going to look at it that we're looking forward to by the end of the season. I'm going to predict spin the signing of the season. So I'm going to say Smacker.
What did you call him before?
Smacker, whatever.
You called him Sambuca before.
Yeah, I'm gonna think he's gonna come good and he'll be the.
Apparently, we're after his cousin as well.
Oh,
Willie.
Willie
Schmacker. Willie Schmacker.
I'm going to go because we're predicting by the end of the season. I'm going through.
I'm going to go the same. Just because I said the centre forward is so long. The last centre forward that was.
Oh, is that what we had to do? We had to predict who we think is going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant so far who's been. You said who's been the signing of us.
Well, you can't really. You have to say that really because you don't know who else is coming in, do you? You could be no one.
I think what you meant was out of the ones that we've signed already. Because we won't for another.
Oh, in that case, then that's a whole different story, isn't it? Yeah, I'd probably say. I'm going to say Downs.
You reckon?
I think he's going to shine this season for us, given the chance.
Noble replacement.
I really like him. I think he's going to be good for us.
So you're going Flynn Downs and you're going Schmacker. I'm going Schmacker as well. Okie dokie. Note that down. Don't forget to put your ones in the comment section down below. If you want to wait to the end and put a list. Perfect.
All of them. Is it
too much sun?
What? That was a professional way to do it.
All of the gang busts.
Who do you think will be the most improved player this year?
Walker. Oh no, he's gone. Most improved. Ben Rama.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. I've got a feeling a proper striker, that he's gonna come good this year. So Ben Rama.
I'm going to go, considering last season's performances, I'm going to go Thomas Suchek. The big most improved.
Nice, yeah, that's a good shout. Scott.
Very good shout. So I'll say Thomas Suchek. No, I'm going to go Ben Rama. I think, as you said, playing with a natural forward, someone's going to hold it up for him. I think him, Bowen, Fornals, they're going to thrive off of him. Touchwood, he just stays fit. And Antonio as well. I think we'll see an improved Antonio this season.
Who do you think will be the top scorer this season? Now, it's only going to be between two, isn't it? Really?
I'm going to say Jared Bowen.
Bowen?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with you on that one. Yeah, I just think we'll have a bit of different attacking presence that we've actually got a striker that makes movement of a striker and not a winger.
Yeah, I mean, look, Skamaka's going to come in. Everyone's expecting to score goals, but if he gets between 8 and 12 goals, but sets up 15 to 20, you know, that's what strikers. That's what strikers do. They don't. I know we want him to score 20 plus goals, but
we really need him to be good. After the last sort of fiasco with Haller, you know, that the record signing, come in with a lot, and he started really well as well, Haller, didn't he? Like come in like a couple of seasons ago now, and he started really well, and it just went downhill from there. He never really just found his feet.
By looking at what I've seen of him on highlights, I think he's going to be very similar to Haller the way he plays, but a lot faster and a lot more mobile.
Yeah, he's got
a lot more movement
a bit more about him. Yeah. That's the thing with Haller, it just didn't work because he's not that mobile pressing type centre forward that Moyes wants.
But is this guy going to be a lone striker?
No, we signed him.
More than likely.
No, I think you'll find that he will, but you'll have some like a false 9 playing off him. I think you'll have like a Ben Rama or a Fornals or even Bowen just playing off him.
It's going to be it's finding the right click between them.
Oh yeah, Moyes will change it about. He'll find.
Going to have to.
Because you know you could go into the season with starting with Bowen, then he might play a few games in. He might play him and Ben Rama together, and they might click.
The thing is, it's going to be the midfield because if we've got a striker that's actually going to give you more of a.
Is it going to give the midfield presence? More confidence to play the forward? Because we do see this, the defenders and the forwards. You see like runs from the forwards, and all of a sudden they sort of have a look at the run and they sort of check themselves and go sideways or backwards or whatever. There's not a lot of like you see a lot of teams playing them balls sort of dead through the middle, and it obviously they didn't fancy Antonio against the two centre halves. With a proper striker, will it give them more confidence to sort of try them?
I think it's just more the movement. Antonio doesn't give you that movement that the natural striker does. We brought it up before when we played Norwich. You see the movement of Pukki, you know, trying to run off the shoulder of the defender, dragging the defender wide. Antonio doesn't do that. You know, his runs are wingers' runs. You know, he looks to get in behind and he goes out wide more times than not. So it's quite predictable in how he plays.
Yeah.
But I think now you've got a striker coming in who's probably got a bit more of a striker's intelligence.
And not only that, you get people like Fornals and Bowen, when they've got the ball out the wing, they've got more confidence now of getting in the box earlier than the last year we used to look up and no one's in there, so we have to play it backwards.
Our patterns of play last season were very predictable in their build-up. It was just try and shift the ball left and right and then cross it in. I think now we've got an actual natural striker.
Yeah, Skamaka's game is going to be to get that ball out wide and then get straight in the box. At which a natural striker, watch the best strikers in the world do.
Yeah.
And that's how they score goals.
All right, let's go with. We're in 3. The cup predictions. Where do you think we're going to get in each round of these cups? This is a difficult one because you can never tell. You could have a completely different team by the time, especially with the World Cup here as well. Like January could look very different to November when you split up.
And it's the luck of the draw as well, isn't it?
That's the thing.
I'd love to say we'll win one of them. If I was going to predict us to win any out of them 3, it'd probably be the Conference League. That's the one I think that we've got more chance of winning because I think the FA Cup, you know, even though teams like City and Liverpool, they don't put their full teams out, they've still got strong teams. Chelsea and Tottenham have got strong this season. Arsenal have got strong this season. So, yeah, I mean, I'd probably say the Conference League.
Yeah, I think with the World Cup in the position that it's in and the third round of the FA Cup still being in early January, you've got to look at if you want a big side, you want to play a big side then, because players, you know, the likes of City, Liverpool, Spurs, and Arsenal, yeah, the types of City, Spurs, Arsenal, and Chelsea and all that, they're going to have a lot of players at the World Cup. You know, a lot of players who ain't going to have the rest that some of our players not going to the World Cup are going to have.
Well, we're only going to have.
You're probably looking at
Rice, Bowen, and that's it, isn't it?
I think so.
Because Italy ain't in the World Cup, so Skamaka should be there.
Play Czech Republic are not in the World Cup.
Jamaica definitely.
Zuma may get back in the French squad.
Zuma.
So it's a lot of certain players can stay fit. He's retired.
Retired.
Yeah.
What about Areola?
Areola could be in the French squad.
He won't play though, will he?
You don't know. But the thing you've got to look at is when you look at the amount that we've got, when you look at our squad overall, the amount you've got playing, and the amount of first teamers that won't be playing, could put us in a good position come January. So lots of people stay.
So what one we're going to
Is
win?
it a good thing or bad?
Sorry, I'm going to go for the pressure will be on us to win the Conference League.
Yeah.
I said this with Spurs last
Are we
season.
the biggest team in it?
No, Villarreal were the biggest team in it.
Yeah.
But we're probably the
we're one of the
second.
favourites.
Yeah,
definitely.
it's got to be semi-finals and minimum for that competition. But do you know what? I can see us going a bit further in the FA Cup this year. But I think we've got to push for the Conference League for me.
Okay. Fair. What about Hammer of the Year? No, let's go young player of the season or breakout player. So who do you think is going to come in, break into the team? Who's going to win the Young Hammer of the Year? Any
I'll say Flynn Downs.
How old is he?
23.
No, he don't qualify. Then,
Don't think he
does
qualifies, no.
Could be wrong.
There's not really. I can't really see many of the youngsters breaking in. I'd probably say Ashby, most probably.
If I'm going to say one, more likely, I think Connor Coventry.
I'm going to go Ashby. I think he'll be the one given the most opportunities.
I think you get more opportunity, especially in the cup games and the
Yeah.
early European games as well.
Yeah.
Because
Where is he, left back?
Right
He's
back.
right back.
He want to rest like Sue Fowl, wouldn't he, for the.
I've got a funny feeling we're going to see Johnson quite a bit at left back this season.
Yeah. I think we might even see Johnson playing a bit more further forward as well.
Possible.
I think we could go 3 at the back. That's possible. That's
Yeah.
definitely possible.
It depends on the game and the opposition and what he's got available. It depends on injuries. Hopefully injuries are kind to us. They haven't been kind to us. Like with pre-season with Aguard being out for looks like to be till Christmas now, November, Christmas time, which is a massive blow for him. I'd say Ashby.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, I'm going to go Coventry. I don't think that none of them will get many opportunities, but
No.
yeah. Okay. Last two. Hammer of the Year. This is a tough one this year.
How many have been Declan Rice?
In his last year,
Maybe. See what we win.
I say it's probably going to be between, I'd say Bowen, Rice, and depending on how well Schumacher does. But then again, we don't know who we're going to sign the rest of the transfer window.
No, I think it'll be Ross.
they're still talking about Hostage. Although he does seem to have turned us down.
And the other midfielder that we're meant to be going back in for today, what's his name?
Onana?
Onana.
Onana.
You just don't know, do you? It's a difficult one, but it'll probably be like Rice, because hopefully, as long as he stays fully fit, he's going to give everything every game. So, and the fans love him. I don't know whether it'll be his last season. Everyone thought it was going to be last season, but I don't know.
It's a big season for him, isn't it?
It's a massive season. It's World Cup season as well.
It's a big season for him.
Yeah, I think Rice, to be honest. And then finally, league position. This is the big one. This is where I've made bold predictions before and got slapped on the arse. But, to be fair, in them predictions what I had, I was only 2 years off.
Thing is, with the league this season, it's like City and Liverpool are going to be battling it out for the title. Chelsea are going to be amongst the top 4. Tottenham has strengthened, Arsenal has strengthened. Man United haven't really strengthened, so it looks like that 6th place is going to be where we should be trying to aim for, because I think the top 5 is sort of done. But you never know. There might be a surprise team. It might be us. There might be someone else that sneaks into it. So I think anywhere between 6 and
I think
6 and 8th.
I think 6 is definitely achievable, especially when you see the likes of Leicester weakened, like quite significantly as well.
Wolves.
Wolves, I don't think are going to be the same next season. I think if we can keep, I think we need a couple more signings.
Yeah.
But I think if we can get sort of 3 or 4 more through the door before, I don't think we will get 4, but if we can get 2 or 3 maybe through the door before the window slams shut, I think we could be all right this season.
I mean, United have signed Ericsson and Martinez, the defender. I can't remember anyone else they've signed, so they haven't really strengthened as much.
They're
They're 2 good signings that would be good for someone like us.
But for someone like Man United.
But for someone like Man United, like they should be obviously aiming high, but that's the level they're at now.
Yeah,
So we should be competing with. But
Yeah.
United are always that team, even though we're better than them, they always seem to beat us. Like look at last season.
Yeah.
Both games we were better.
They're going to have no strikers, man.
Well, Ronaldo will still be there, and he'll still get his 15 to 20 goals a season. He's just that sort of player.
But that's the difference, is that the fact that they've got that player in their side, he will score that.
He's not going to be there now.
And the only difference with us and them last season was we didn't have a natural striker. And this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, Scamacca could be our natural striker.
But that was the difference, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it all ends up in. When you look at their team on paper compared to our team on paper, it's not that much different.
I think
people saying quality, oh no, they're miles, but they're not. The way they performed last season, they're nowhere near it.
I said it on Friday Night Pint. I think Arsenal are strengthened well. I think they'll be up there.
I think Tottenham have.
Tottenham have. Yeah, they've got some decent signings in. It's whether they all click. You know,
not only that, they've got Champions League to contend with as well, haven't they now? So
I mean, Arsenal. Look what Arsenal done to Seville the other day in the Emirates Cup. My mate Tottenham fan was saying to me they were going to batter Roma, and they lost 1-0 at home.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think Chelsea will slip out of the top 4 this season. I really
You think Chelsea will?
Yeah,
I think take away City and Liverpool. I think it's going to be Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea battling it out.
Yeah.
For that top 4.
As much as it pains me, I think Arsenal and Spurs will finish in the top 4. Chelsea.
And I know you obviously said about Jesus, but I think he's going to smash it at Arsenal this season. Scored another hat-trick the other day. I think he's just there. He's just a natural goal scorer. And when you put him in up front, I mean, City always put him out wide. Look what he's done when he's been up top. I know it's only pre-season, but he'll do that in the Premier League.
I'm just worried about him when the chips are down. He's only ever played for Manchester City. You know what I mean? At the top of the league.
Sometimes players need that breakaway, and Arsenal
I do agree.
Arsenal always up and about the top of the table, and I think Arteta is building a good young team now. It's taken him a few seasons to do it, but when you start watching Arsenal now, the way they play, you can see what he's been trying to do. He's got rid of the Deadwood, he got rid of Aubameyang and players like that.
I do agree with that to a certain extent. It's just, as I say, it's all very good fucking strolling around in pre-season, banging them in pre-season. When they start getting slapped about by Palace on Friday, let's see how he performs then. You know what I mean? But that's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong. I might be totally wrong. Let's be honest, he's had a bloody good pre-season. He's got about 10 goals, hasn't he? So,
but the thing is, pre-season means nothing. As we said before, we've seen seasons where we've gone unbeaten, won every game in pre-season, we've been relegated.
Yeah.
Pre-season means nothing. You can't judge anything on pre-season. You know, you're looking at the way United perform in pre-season, things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
But as a striker, you scoring goals in pre-season, you get that filthy in the back of the net. You continue that into the Premier League.
But he could easily have a good start and then just fade out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but that happens with most strikers, doesn't it? I mean, people the other day were slagging off Haaland, saying he's not going to make it in the Premier League. He's shit after one game against Liverpool.
Exactly.
I mean, everyone was saying that about Núñez the other week, and then he goes and gets a hat-trick. He scored the other day in the Charity Shield, and now they're all saying he's going to be top goal scorer. So football fans are so fickle. Like 1 minute. Like, if you can't see what Haaland is as a striker and what he brings to the game, people are saying, he's only used to playing against shit defenders in Germany. It don't matter. He's going to come here, he's still going to score goals. He might not get 20, 25 goals, but he'll make a big difference.
He's built for the Premier League. That's the difference.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Premier League.
Right. So you happy with them?
Yeah, what did we say?
I'll go back through the video and I'll list them down below. Leave your comment in the comment section down below. Leave all your predictions. How do you think we're going to get on this season? Hopefully it's a good one, and we'll be reporting back and reacting to this at the end of the season.
It's always a good laugh when we do that.
It's always a good laugh. Yeah.
I didn't do it last season. I missed it.
We all missed it.
The last time we did.
I know we done it lockdown, didn't we?
Me, you and Dan.
Yeah,
and I said Rogers to get the sack. I was the season probably out.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. One thing I have to say.
Come on, you want.